Hey guys, what's up? Okay, this seemed real obvious to me. This is something that I looked for everywhere to see if someone had done anything on it, and they hadn't. I don't know where the truthers are anymore. I could not help but think Dua Lipa looked like somebody. Um, I think I'd seen Dua Lipa, like her picture, pop up once. I was like, who's that? I don't listen to this. I don't listen to their bullshit that they put out. And I certainly don't listen to um, that girl. And I just thought she looked like somebody she was very familiar to me. I don't know if you're familiar with the old switcheroos that they're doing. Let me just give you 2 to 4 names. You go look them up and you tell me those aren't the same people. Benicio del Toro and Brad Pitt. And then you got who else? You've got I'm just really bad with names, guys, celebrity names especially. Um you also have people talking about Tupac being a kill the MC, and he's even come out and said, unless they've doctored the video, I don't know, because what's real these days? Akil the MC, who was also in something called Jurassic 5. I kind of had to do a celebrity crash course thing because I just have never really been into the music industry. Just very few artists that I actually listened to. So, Akil the MC, go check that out and go check out Tupac, Brad Pitt, Benicio del Toro. Tell me those aren't the same people. Um, oh yeah, there's Dave, Michael Jackson. Just if you're skeptical and you're just new to this, which you're probably not, go check it out. So when I saw Dua Lipa, I was like, she reminds me of someone. She looks like someone. She looks like someone who's playing someone. And I could not figure it out. I thought for at first, Gal Gadot. I checked that out. That didn't seem too plausible, because they sound completely different. Their voices are very different. Then I thought maybe Keira Knightley or Natalie Portman. I checked that out. Oddly enough, Millie Bobby Brown has a lot of articles on how she looks like uh, Natalie Portman, and they do. They look so similar. So I'm not a believer in the clone thing, although I don't know, maybe I just don't know. Um, but there are definitely ways that with masks, with silicone, of course with plastic surgery, they can change the way that you look. Um, I don't even know. They may have super advanced filters. I really have no clue the technologies that they have. But I had been doing some research on Millie Bobby Brown because I'm researching the Inverto Perverto thing. The Inverto Perverto, if you don't know what I'm talking about, as soon as you hear that, you should know. Inverto Perverto thing that they do with stars and celebrities in Hollywood. And I was looking at Millie Bobby Brown literally just 2 days ago. So when I heard Millie Bobby Brown speaking, she would go into this American accent. And I was like, what? That's so weird. Almost like she's playing an English girl, but she's really American. And then she admitted that she would slip into an American accent sometimes. So that maybe that's because of when she did the Stranger Things, that's from that. I don't know, residue from that, right? But I thought that was just kind of strange, noteworthy. Well, then when I was trying to figure out who Dua Lipa was, she did the same thing. She slipped into an American accent. And I was like, no, no way. Sure enough, I pulled the two up and they look like dead ringers for each other. I mean, exactly. Just the same features, just different shades, different eye makeup, different hair color, but just same. This is Millie Bobby Brown's husband. Apparently, he's in the Bon Jovi family. Um, I don't remember his name. But that family too, they're suspect. Like they're suspect. And I feel like once I go down this rabbit hole, it's going to take me down more rabbit holes. But this guy's definitely, I don't know, he's suspect to me. Um, and what's strange too about him is that he seems to resemble Dua Lipa's past boyfriend, last name Hadid, I think. Um, Probably related to Bella Hadid, who I had seen videos on. Bella Hadid is dating the guy from The Weeknd, and then I guess his name is The Weeknd because he's Justin Bieber playing a character. Go look it up. Go look at Can Be. He does a lot of cool stuff. Inspired me to maybe start digging into stuff and looking into stuff and then sharing it because uh, people need to wake up. They need to wake up from the spell that Hollywood, the whole world really, has put on them that, our whole world is it's just staged. If you go watch his stuff, I think you're going to wake up. Cam B, Cambee. I'm trying to find him. I have no idea where he is because he hasn't posted for like 3 to 5 years. So he looks like I said, he looks like the ex-boyfriend of Dua Lipa. He was a Hadid or is a Hadid. I don't know these people. I know Bella Hadid's supposed to be some supermodel dating The Weeknd, but then they say she's Haley Baldwin and is actually married to Justin Bieber. So look, I don't know. It's just it's all so convoluted and crazy to me. But those two couples, they look very, very, very much the same. So again, her boyfriend is, I wanted you to see the different angles of his nose. He's right there because when you see Dua Lipa's ex-boyfriend, the Hadid boy, possibly the sister of Bella Hadid, then you'll see. Yeah, these people, the deception, it runs deep, and I'm not really sure. They say they try to do it just because they want to confuse people. That could be it. I feel like there's more to it as well. But so look at him. Does he not kind of look like uh the other guy? Just different, maybe contacts, same sort of eye shape, same really strong chin, and that nose. That nose just seems undeniably similar. And what's strange about this guy is he's got a lot of really weird ass tattoos. I would say those don't look like normal tattoos to me. They just look really, uh, I like a eighth grader drew them on. I'm not saying I could draw like that, but so now, and Dua Lipa has the same. She's just got weird looking tattoos everywhere that just don't look like you'd go out and get those tattoos when you're, supposedly a millionaire. Now here you've got them again. I just wanted to refresh your memory. So do they look the same? I don't know. I really don't know. Because now and after you see this picture, then you're gonna see the picture of the Hadid boy with Dua Lipa. It's like a foreign language I'm speaking here. Their names are so weird. Uh, and okay, now does that not look like that is just him with maybe some prosthetics and some hair changes? To me, that really does look like him. The fact that they don't smile with their eyes is like a giveaway to me, too. And I didn't want to spend too much time on the boys because I've got some more information on Dua Lipa and Millie Bobby Brown. Did I mention they sing the same? Uh, their voices are very similar. I think I did mention that. So this is her now, Dua Lipa's now boyfriend. And I wanted you to see that his profile. I'm not going to show you the front of his face. Callum Turner is his name, and he's some kind of Burberry model. I don't know. The more I research this, the more it just doesn't make sense. These people just pop up out of nowhere, and then supposedly they have this backstory, but you can hardly find, any authentic information about them. It just seems very made up. And he's no exception. So I want you to look at his nose. Also look at her profile, because I would say it's very similar to the profile of Millie Bobby Brown. And go look up videos of them talking. It's just so similar. They're just not very good at acting, you know? Like, come on, change your voice. Change your voice or something like that. Like, you can make it more believable than you do, but I don't know, maybe they're getting lazy these days because so many people just seem to have, the pandemic woke people up, and then I feel like people went back to sleep. So here you go. Here is the profile of the ex. I mean, of the current husband of Millie Bobby Brown, and then the ex, or the current boyfriend of Dua Lipa. And you know, just something is not right. And you can see it, you can feel it for sure. Um, I'm not sure if he's the real guy or the character, and then the other guy is the real guy. Um, he does look a lot like Bon Jovi, this guy. So I think these two are actually the characters, Dua Lipa and the Hadid guy. I think those are the characters. And unless they're all characters, I've no idea. I really wouldn't be surprised if they have storyboards on these people. Like they really just sit in a room and like, okay, what is this Hadid guy? What's he gonna eat? What does he look like? Oh, he's gonna have some stupid tattoos. Okay. Yeah, he's gonna have tattoos everywhere. They don't even look real. They don't even look permanent. They look fake. Which makes me wonder, could they be wearing full body prosthetics? Because that's been a proposed theory. And it just seems like that must be very tiring to do. But they're doing it. I mean, really, look at The Weeknd and Justin Bieber. Once Canby pointed that out, I was like, pff, saw it right away and I can't unsee it. So here they are again, side by side. Um, yeah, are they different in their just a little more defined eyebrows on Dua? But look at the tip of their Cupid's bow on their lip to their nose. It's the same distance, just similar eye shape, and also the width apart that they are. And now look at this. The last two things seem to be dead giveaways. Uh, Man, I gotta stop using their language too. Dead giveaways. They love to put death in words. They are livid giveaways. They are living giveaways. They are living giveaways. My goodness. Look at those bodies. They are so, they're like the same. It's just like Millie Bobby Brown went and got like a spray tan. It's crazy. Even the same taste in swimsuits. And now this is one of those things where I feel like they put it in plain sight right in front of you and they said, hey, which one is better? They had a post on this. These two were actually in a post together, but because their pictures were, they could have made their pictures side by side, right? They could have made them evened up, but they didn't. They did that on purpose. They don't want you to see the whole scope of things. So I had to line them up to where it looked like they were the same height. And he's talking about inverto, pervertos. Usually a typical porn female, the end of her bikini line, okay, so the tip of her crotch, her fingertips will not go past that. Both of these girls have just a little below their wrist it goes from it goes past their crotch, just from a little below their wrist, and you can see that. You can see that these are they're probably the same height. I don't know. I didn't research that. I didn't look that deep. I guess you can research that. Maybe because they lie to you too. There's so much you can do to fake stuff like that. So that's them. And I've got one last thing, one last, I would say, treasure that I found to indicate that, man, if these aren't the same girls, they're not the same people. The girls are not even, you can't even say that's plural. That's not even plural, right? If this is not, if Millie Bobby Brown is not Dua Lipa, if Dua Lipa is not playing Millie Bobby Brown or vice versa, it's very similar. Like I said, down to the voice, down to the voice. So here we go. It took me a long time to find these teeth pictures, but those seem to be both of their natural teeth. I think that Millie Bobby Brown, according to the internet, had some work done. Dua Lipa, I'm not sure. I didn't research if she had work done, but look at the right canine tooth. Like their left, our right, when you're looking at it, that sticks out just the same. Those look like the same teeth. Man, those look like the same teeth. Um, what is real, guys? What is real? I know it's real. God is real. God is real. Jesus is his son. And I have no idea what period we're living in. Some people say it's the last days right before, um, right when Jesus comes at the very, very end and throws the devil and the false prophet um, into the lake of fire for good. That we've already had our 1,000 years of peace and we're in the time of deception, because this seems like great deception that we're in right now. Also, the Bible mentions that I think it was Paul that said the people in his day would see Jesus come again. So much has been, I think, hidden from our history. I even speculate that the Catholic Crusades never happened, that we actually embraced Christianity for a time, because they're finding proof of Christianity where supposedly the Catholic Crusades did not go. They're finding proof that the whole world embraced Christianity at one time. And I don't believe that it was the Catholic Crusades. Um, I don't I don't think that. I'd have to look. But that was a thought that I felt like resonated with me. It would make sense that if we are in a period of time where they the millennial reign of Christ actually already happened, then you know it would make sense that they would want to hide that from you, because you'd be looking for deception. But so many people are awake. Let me know, please. Let me know if you're awake, because I don't know where these people are. I don't know where these truthers are. I can't believe no one has done anything on this. It's kind of mind blowing to me. Or if they have, it's way buried deep down in the algorithm. But I thought I would do one just to put it out there and maybe wake some folks up, because people are sleeping. They are sleeping. They are idolizing these celebrities, and they are just, oh, it's it's depressing to look at sometimes, how people are so asleep. And I just think this deception of our world runs, it's so deep. It's so deep. And at this point, I'm just like, what are they lying about? Like everything. If you go look at Canby, if you go look at the political videos that he does, people he thinks are playing political characters that are actually actors, and they're playing multiple characters, and you can see these people. Um, you can see it looks very clear. I would say most of the people that he has researched, um, they look spot on to me, versus other people who I think are in this movement to make money. Um, I don't think they're true truthers. They don't really engage in the comment section with people, and they act like famous people. They don't really engage, and they just kind of put their stuff out there. They have their merch stores, all that bullshit. And then you don't have, any interaction with them. And I think true truthers want to interact with people because we're all the same. We're all the same at the end of the day. But these people are clearly a different breed. Um, but yeah, hopefully this will wake people up and inspire more truthers to come out. And let's just pray that that happens. More people come to Jesus. Uh, he's the king. He is the king. I've had way too many experiences to tell you otherwise, but he is the king because I know a lot of the people in the truther movement, they're falling into the lie that we're in like a simulation. I mean, that's depressing stuff. Like that's just come on. No, we're not. That's ridiculous. We have a God as evidenced by our beautiful creation here. Um, And there's a lot more evidence that we have a God. But yeah, too many truthers, I just think they're not fully, fully, fully awake. And you got to recognize when you're not awake, when you are so resistant to looking into something, because that was me. That was me before God opened my eyes. And then I was able to see and look into a lot of stuff that I was very resistant to. And he just opened my eyes. He showed me a lot about the world that's